In this video, I'll walk you through how to set tool offsets using the tool probe on the SC-512L. Using the tool probe to set tool offsets makes the process simple and consistent. Measuring tools with the probe creates a relationship between all of your tools. That way, once you set a work offset with one measured tool, the rest of your measured tools also know where the stock is. The first step is to flip the probe arm down so the tool can reach it. Next, make sure you have a tool installed in the active tool pocket. Now jog the tool tip over to the probe. We will start by setting the X position, so bring the tool down to the bottom side of the probe. Leave a gap of about 1/4 inch or less. Before probing, make sure the active tool shown in the control software matches the tool that is actually in position. In our case, the software shows T0101, and the active tool in the automatic tool changer is Tool 1, so everything matches and we are ready to probe. Since the tool is below the probe and needs to move upward to touch it, we will press the yellow up arrow. If your arrows are red, that means you are in probe calibration mode. Click Probe Calibration to return to the normal tool probing mode. The tool will move up and touch the probe. Once that move is complete, the X-axis for Tool 1 is set. Now we will set the Z position. Jog the tool over to the right side of the probe. Because we want the tool to move left into the probe, we will press the left arrow. Once that probing move is complete, the Z-axis is now set. That is it. This tool is now measured and ready to be used for setting a work offset. We cover work offsets in a separate video, which is linked below. If you are using a neutral tool holder or a left-hand tool holder, there is one extra step. In this example, we will use a neutral angle tool holder, but the general process is the same for both. The X-axis is measured the same way as before. Bring the tool tip to the bottom side of the probe, then press the up arrow. Once that move is complete, the X-axis is set. Now position the tool shank next to the probe, then press the left arrow to probe that side. At this point, the control knows where the side of the tool is, but it does not yet know where the tool tip is in relation to that side. So now we need to apply a correction. With a neutral tool, the tool tip is centered in the middle of the shank. That means all we need to do is offset the current position by half the tool width. To do that, go to the Tool Offsets tab and find the Z correction section. Click in the box where it currently says 0. In this example, we are using the metric profile, so we will enter -6.35, which is half of a 12.7 millimeter width. If you are using the inch profile, that would be a -1/4 inch. After entering the value, press Enter, then click Update and make sure it applies correctly. A good way to check is to jog this tool to a known 0 that was already set with another measured tool, then confirm the displayed 0 matches. If it matches, the correction was entered correctly. For a left-hand tool, the process is very similar, but the correction value is different. In this case, it is best to use the manufacturer's specification for the tool width instead of measuring it yourself, since that is usually more accurate. For a left-hand tool, use the full width of the tool for the Z correction. In our example, that value is -15.35. Once that correction is entered, the tool position should now be properly aligned. Just like before, it is a good idea to verify the correction against a known 0 before moving on. Once your tool has been probed and any required correction has been applied, that tool is ready to be used for setting work offsets. That is what creates the link between your measured tools and the part 0. If you want to continue to the next step, check out the work offset video linked below. If you found this video helpful, consider subscribing for more setup guides, machining tips, and tutorials. If you have any questions or run into anything unexpected, send us an email at support@signcorecnc.com and we'll be happy to help. You can also check the description for helpful links, related videos, and additional setup resources. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.